Hey, just Red. Thanks for saying you're enjoying it. I appreciate that. It's good to know how you guys are supporting me. So this is another game that I played a lot as a kid and never got very far with. This is Gain Ground. Let's see. Put it on easy, I guess? I don't think we can actually finish the whole game on easy, but I'm not sure if we'll even get to the end of the easy baby mode, so hey. We'll see how we go. If I finish it on easy, I'll move on to normal. Okay, let's see. Which guys have I got? I've got Spear Guy, Rifle Guy, and Grenade Girl. Rifle Guy? Let's see. Okay, so Rifle Guy's power is that he's got long range shots and you can hit his special button to always fire upwards regardless of which way you're facing. So, this is kind of a weird game. Hang on, I want to get that. As you play through it, you kind of think it's about time travel. What's actually going on here is that we're stuck inside a computer. The computer is trying to study war throughout history, so it's created ancient warriors, future warriors, all kinds of things. And we need to defeat those warriors to get to the to escape from inside the computer. Didn't which guy die? Oh, the Rifle Guy died in Mercs? Yeah, absolutely. This is his ghost. But yeah, you can either defeat all the enemies to get on ahead, or you can get all of your characters through the exit. Whoops. And you see, like, this icon here? This is a sleeping character. If I carry him to the exit, he joins my party. So you can get all kinds of weird and wonderful characters. Like, we've already got Spear Guy, Rifle Guy, and Grenade Girl. And we picked up a Sword Guy, I think. This looks like a Bow Guy? Let's see. I think that's actually a Magic Guy. Grenade Girl, you can have a go. Because I think you'll be good here. She's also got a gun, but she also can throw grenades, which go over obstacles. Let's clear out those pretty quickly. So you see, you gotta pick which characters you think are good. So who have we got? Magic Guy, Archer Guy. I wonder if... Yeah, Archer Guy can hit the people up there, so he should be good here. Archer Guy who is maybe a dwarf, I don't know. Each character has a regular attack, which can shoot in any direction, and then a special attack, which usually has some limitations. You can see that Archer Guy's special attack is this one that goes up in the air. I don't remember this game looking so clunky, actually. Still 2 enemies left. I have a feeling... Yeah, there we go. Oh no, they got me! Okay, Spear Guy, you go and rescue Archer Guy. And we'll see what Magic Guy does. Shoots fireballs and has a shield? Okay. And the shield explodes when it touches things. And takes some time to recharge. Got it. I barely remember this game. We're learning as we play. Oh, this looks like a real army. Who do we want here? Magic Guy, maybe? I think the Magic Guy's rule is that once you've summoned your shield, you can't replace the damage bits until the whole shield's gone. Whoa. We're inside the Matrix. Whoa. Okay. Well, that's them dealt with at least, but I don't think Magic Eye can hit the ones up there. So we're just gonna have to run for it. Run, 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 run. There we go. Archer, I guess? I think he's got longer range than Grenade Girl on his upper attack. What are we woeing at? Was it the horde of enemies? There was a few of them on that level. Ooh, a new teammate. Wonder who that is in there. Magic Guy seems to be working for us pretty well. Although on closer inspection, these are all ranged enemies, so I guess he's not that great. I don't think the shield protects against ranged attacks, just against guys that get too close. Don't know who we just rescued. Looked cool though. Yeah, the main thing I remember from playing this as a kid is that Rifle Guy is the best guy because he's got ridiculous range. You can just shoot all the enemies and they can't fight back. Okay, yeah, see ya, Just Red. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. I'll only be doing another hour tonight. I usually stop at 11 local time. But my next stream will be on Tuesday. That's when I'm doing Pokemon again. So hopefully I'll see you there. Yeah, thanks again for watching. Okay, I think we got a Boomerang Girl. But I think we probably want Grenade Girl here. Because there's all those people up high. Oh, okay, Grenade Girl's already dead. Try the Archer instead. I remember Grenade Girl being better, but it looks like the Archer kind of outclasses her. Okay. Can I shoot over there? Getting through this cloud. This cloud of enemies swarming like bugs is going to be difficult. Try and pick them off one at a time. Grenades are unpredictable. Unpredictability is the last thing I want out of my grenades. I want my grenades to do exactly what I tell them to do. Can only travel as far as your arm is strong, that's fair. And grenades are a lot heavier than they look as well, I'm told. It's actually quite hard to throw them far. Now that I've ever used one. I want to leave one of these guys alive and try and sprint past them. There we go. Okay, Spear Guy can attack upwards as well, that's cool. Yeah, I guess arrows do tend to go further than grenades. The grenade explodes, which is probably its advantage in this game. It's a bit of area. Oh, Spear Guy is going to buy the farm here. Why didn't I bring Rifle Guy? He's got more range than their bows. I can't throw a spear further than they can shoot arrows. That's just silly. Okay, duck in and run away is going to be the thing. Do the high ones go further? Can I use that as an advantage? I'm gonna have to change, dude. See how much more range Rifle Guy has? Makes it a lot easier. Oh wow, I just noticed the time's running out. Lady Meow, why didn't you tell me the timer was running out? Okay, I guess I can grab just one person and then shoot this dude, hopefully. No, I'm stuck on the wall! My timer! Is that game over? Oh, of course, if I run out of time, then I go on to the next level with everybody who went past, which is these guys. Yeah, there's a timer, and I wasted most of it saying goodbye to, Just Red, I think. So I lost all of those dudes. That might be a reset coming up. It's okay, I'm learning how to play. This is the blind run. This is the blind run of a game that I've played loads. Yeah, if you run out of time or if you run out of guys, then you go on to the next level with anybody that made it to the exit. Is that a statue or is that an enemy? We didn't even get to use Boomerang Girl. That looks like an enemy. Can I kill it? Or is it a trap? Oops. There goes that guy. Okay, make a run for it. Can only drag one person with me at once, sadly. Yeah, the timer's top left. Grenade Girl, grab this thing and let's go. That's all our guys do, so we don't have to kill the enemies. It's normally easier to kill the enemies than get everyone through, but all of a sudden we have no characters. Oh, I walked into him. That was dumb. So dumb. Okay. Uh-oh. They're coming from all sides. It's a trap! Okay. Let's get the rescue party out of the way. Oh hey, we have a new kind of rifle guy available. Must be who we rescued last time. But for now we need Grenade Girl. Yeah, it's almost like I haven't played this in this game in years, and also was really bad at it back when I used to play it. Last stage. Oh look, it's a boss fight. Let's try out the new rifle guy. So these things flash when I shoot them, so I guess they can be killed. Yeah, there we go. Blew up one of them. Oops, there goes that guy. Grenade Girl, maybe? You probably have good damage, right? Yeah. Uh-oh. Just dodge back and forth and blow these things up. Ah! Well, there goes that guy. I can't just run through this one either. It's a boss fight, so I actually have to win. Fortunately, this character's a little bit faster. There we go. Took down Mr. Gargoyle there. I don't know if that rescues the guy I'm carrying or not. I would imagine it does. Maybe it doesn't, because then they don't seem to be in my inventory. Okay, so... we've moved forwards in age. It's no longer prehistory. It's now medieval. People have crossbows and armor. They can take 2 hits. And all I have is a guy who throws spears and a guy with a regular bow. Also, they have fortifications. This could get hard. Look at that stream of arrows. These guys are relentless. The whole time you've been supposedly writing while watching me, you've added 6 trees to your map. Those better be some detailed trees. I feel bad if I'm distracting you, but I really appreciate you watching. I mean, I kinda get it. I'm the sort of person who could spend years drawing trees on a map myself. That map's gotta be perfect, it's gotta be realistic. It's gotta be a world you could live in. Otherwise there's no point writing a story there, am I right? There's something to be said for setting yourself a time limit. You remember how I used to be with Dungeons and Dragons? I had all those campaigns that I planned to run but never did. Because I was still working on drawing all the trees. It's only eventually that I bullied myself into going into it with nothing planned, basically improvising a session and seeing where I got from there, that I actually started GMing. Okay, we got ourselves a fort. So it's just a guy throwing spears, guy with a bow, and a guy with a rocket launcher. Okay, now we're talking. Oh, this guy is slow. Okay. Oh, no. This isn't what I thought. Alright, this is actually bad for me. This was a really poor choice of character. But at least I can take down the archers. This isn't rocket launcher guy. This is anti-air guy. I have a pistol and I have a gun that can only shoot targets that are above me. And I am slow as all heck. So it's sure going to be fun when I need to get in there. Well, there goes that guy. That was kind of predictable. Spear guy, you've got this, I hope. I kind of want to just run through, but I probably need to clear out some of them first. See, the more guys you got, the easier it is to fight. The less guys you got, the easier it is to run. General wisdom for armies in general. Less guys you have, the easier it is to run. Leg it! So we lost anti-air guy. That's probably going to come back to bite us. We've just got these two who are unkillable. You know what, Lady Meow, I was thinking the other day, maybe we need to team up on your writing. Remember when we had that idea of doing a collaborative story? We actually got through the plan. We never actually did any of the writing, but we got through the planning pretty quickly. And I hear a lot of writers talking about how the best way to write is to have somebody next to you, yelling at you when you don't concentrate. Just proofreading it as you go, offering word suggestions, that kind of thing. I mean, I feel pretty bad that you watch all of my streams, and I'm not doing a whole lot to help you with your writing. Maybe we need to pick a day when I can sit over your shoulder and help out. What do you think? Would that help? Or would it just weird you out having somebody watch you write? I want to be part of the team. Okay, this is bad for me. Having a lot of trouble hitting these guys at an angle. Ah, so close. I've only got one guy left, so I can either save the archer or save... I think that's the magic knight. It's gotta be the archer, right? The archer's good. You definitely need some kind of writing buddy. Is the writing group not going anymore? Did they stop doing that? Or did you just get kicked out of it because it was a group for kids? Okay, don't get cornered, don't get cornered. Of course, time's ever the problem, but I'm absolutely up for being your writing buddy when I can. We can figure out some days if it's good. Oh boy. None of you were kids by the time it ended? Did they just not really get new people in? Was that the problem? Oh, I didn't take the totem through. Did I lose my guy? I lost my guy! Ah, that was so stupid. I'm forgetting all the mechanics here. Oh, the council stopped funding the class? Yeah. That's a shame. I mean, we were talking the other day about the classes, weren't we? There used to be all kinds of core classes, and nowadays they just do Spanish, German, basic maths and basic English. It's a shame. Like, I started my Japanese on that class, and it was really cool, but then they stopped funding it, and we did keep it going because there was lots of us that went, and we like rented a room at a pub for him to run it, but it was definitely a pain. Charge through. No! Oh, I almost made it. Wait, I ever continue? Yes, I'll continue. Got all my original people back too. Oh, you were just doing it by yourselves then? You didn't have the person to oversee it? Yeah, I can see that making it a lot harder. Say, we still had our teacher. We just paid him the money and he rented a room, instead of us paying it to the council. I feel like they're the ones who lost out on that one, because it was a big group. They must have been making a profit off of it. But yeah, the budget cut stopped a lot of the classes. Oh shoot. Well, let's mess that up. Yeah, it's a shame that they don't do the core classes anymore, because there are a lot of things I'd love to have done. I did a few of them back in the day when they were doing them, but you can only do so many at once, and I missed my chance at some good ones. I did Japanese, I got myself some computer qualifications, I did some first aid training. But cool stuff like bits of history and that sort of thing. Some weird philosophy courses, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this is basically a challenge map, because we can just walk out of here, but we want those upgrades, right? There's a ton of dudes at the back. We want all of them. We need all of them. Oops, thought that guy was dead. 4 hits on those guys, huh? But yeah, it bothers me for a couple of reasons. 1, because I'd like to do it. 2, because our Japanese class was definitely making a profit. We had tons of people in it, so they weren't saving money by cancelling it. I killed all of the guys and I didn't get to pick up any totems. Why am I an idiot? And 3, because I think that education is really important. Being more educated, learning new skills, it pushes people to be better, you know? Even if they're not relevant, useful skills, you get something out of them. You make your mind grow. And I wish the council would support that. All the good ones are during the day. Yeah, that's a pain. At least they're doing classes. Like I say, my local council does nothing. There's like no classes available these days. People who can pay for the classes are all at work at the time. And to be honest, from the council's perspective, the classes aren't for people who have jobs. A lot of the classes are designed to get people into work. But if they're fun classes rather than job classes, then you'd think they'd be at better times. Like, sure, the language, the basic maths and English stuff, they're for people who haven't got a job and need something to help them. But no, I almost made it! Now I've got to dodge that guy while trying to get out. But yeah, somebody without a job doesn't need I don't know, a history of warfare or something like that class. That's not going to help them get a job, that's just going to help them be a cooler person. Come on. I'm just making it worse here. I should have just run for it. A lot of them aren't fun classes? Okay. See, that's my personal level of grumble. I'd like to do more fun classes. Look at this, jerk wizards. They followed me into this game. No! Okay, it's just... I can't get past them. I don't know what those globlets are up there. This looks like a door. Can I break this? No? Does not look like it. Yeah, I understand the practicality of them teaching GCSE maths and English. I mean, that's basically the reason that none of those have been... Those are the only ones that haven't been cancelled. Because they're really important for people. But they're not any use for us who want to learn more but don't have time to go to college or what have you. Yeah, they're mostly... They do have a couple of languages that you can study, but they're mostly practical ones. Stuff a normal person might use. I don't want skills that a normal person might use. That's the opposite of what I'm about. Okay, I've woken up the globlets. Ah, he got me. I don't think we got anybody through there. If I had more free time, I wouldn't mind learning Spanish. It's a common global language. Although I do have to say, Spanish has gendered nouns, and that's kind of like... What are you doing with your language when tables and things have a gender, and you have to remember the gender, otherwise you're saying the word wrong? That's not a thing that any language needs. How to improve any language, get rid of any gendered nouns. We barely need... Okay, I'm dead again. We barely need genders for people these days. Tables are right out. Art classes would be cool to do. Okay, these things walk through walls. What are these, ghosts? How many continues do I have? Do I have infinite continues because I'm on easy mode? I've used an entire continue on this level alone. But yeah, 1 PM's not an ideal time for people who have work. And actually 1 PM's also... 1 PM's also a bad time for people who don't have work, because people who don't have jobs don't want to get up that early. I know I sure don't. Or didn't when I didn't have a job. Don't most languages have gendered nouns? A lot of European ones do. French, German, Spanish all do. I remember when I studied German, it was der, die, das. Male, female, neutral. And you had to remember them for every single word. And it changed the word the, changed how you'd count them, all kinds of things. And that's just a pain, and it doesn't actually add anything to the language, so I don't like that. Grenade launcher guy. I think. No, wait, this is just a... Assault rifle guy, okay. He's the upgrade of rifle dude, I guess. Trouble you have with languages is that you're crap at them? You think I'm good at them? I have enough trouble talking to people in my own language. Talking to people is hard. Japanese was fun though. Languages encourage you to talk to and get along well with the rest of your class, I think. They're probably a good class for making friends. I miss the people from my Japanese class. Oh yeah, like changing them to past tense changes the word a whole lot. So it's hard to follow. Yeah, I do remember that about German. I think there's another jerk wizard lurking somewhere, but I don't know where. Ah, you'd spend ages, you'd look up Gefahren in the dictionary and then it's actually under F because the word itself doesn't start with G. Yeah, that's like the... because Gefahren is the past tense version, right? I think I gotta take out all these ghosts. And I'll probably leave the jerk wizard. Okay. See if I can sneak past the jerk wizard. It's kind of similar in Japanese, because you mostly talk using the polite form. But in the dictionary, all the words are in the plain form. So to look up a polite word that you want to use, you have to know what the impolite version is. For the most part though, Japanese is like my ideal language. It's so much easier than a bunch of other languages. It has rules and it follows the rules. How many languages follow their own rules? Is this rocket launcher guy for real now, or is this another anti-air guy? Oh boy. But yeah, I'd like to do more languages because I've read how, like in terms of just mental exercise, just generically making your brain stronger, learning a language is the best thing you can do. It makes you generically smarter more than any other skill. I guess because there's so many little bits of it to learn. Is this an older Mercs? Kinda, it's pretty similar. I don't know whether you've only just tuned in, this is Gain Ground. We're basically travelling through time. Fighting the enemies of different eras. Okay, fair enough. I did notice that you'd gone quiet. Yeah, there is also a rifle guy in this game, so this could be a sequel to Mercs. It could be the same rifle guy. His name is still just Rifle Guy, so you know. Oh boy. The evil statue is chasing me and shooting lightning out of its sword, alright. This actually doesn't seem as threatening as the last boss. Okay, just gotta clear out these guards, I guess, and then make a run for it. These knights that can take so much damage are a pain. Okay. Lower their arrows in the wrong direction and then run through, I guess. I'm gonna try this guy. Can he hit these ones? Okay, he has some sort of scattershot power. That's cool. Doesn't look like he can... Okay, I got clipped by an arrow. Never mind. Oh no, I ran out of time. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. So the only guy I've still got now is the assault rifle guy. Spectacular. Somebody needs to keep an eye on the clock for me. I'm really bad at that. What era are we in now? Okay. I think I have infinite continuous because I'm playing on easy mode. I should have picked normal. That would have been more exciting. I guess I'll just play until 11 and we'll just see where we get to before then. Desert era. Do those guys up there have guns? Is this the modern era? This is the Desert Strike era. Okay, I've already got people dying on me. I don't think I'm... Oh, spawned under me. I should have just used Rifle Guy from the start. He's the best guy. Ridiculous range. He's the best guy for actually killing things. If I can clear out some of these things. Come on. Just... Why will none of these blue things die? Well. Can you just run through most of this? Kind of. I can just run to the exit, and that gets that character to the next level. But I have to do that with every character if I want to keep them. Whereas if I defeat all the enemies, then all my characters stay automatically. Running is kind of working better here, I'll give you that. But if you've got loads of characters, then it takes too long to run them all through. I'm used to having more characters than I currently have. Hey, we got 2 rifle guys. Oh, more of these things? This might be another run-through level. This is in the bracket of extremely weird games. It's definitely odd how there's like a character collection thing. It's a weird game, yeah. I'm trying to remember how to play it, because it very much has its own style. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty fun. You like gather up the totems and take them to the next level to add those characters to your party. But it's definitely an early Mega Drive game, it's a bit clunky. Gain Ground 2 could have been really fun, but I don't think they ever made one. Okay. Let's see if we can run through. Oh, he got me. It's okay, I can rescue the totem probably. Nope. And only one totem can be out at a time, not counting the ones that are already there, so that's that rifle guy gone. But yeah, you requested weird games, right? You brought this upon yourself. Yeah, maybe this game needs like more time or a better intro or something like that, but we finished Beyond Oasis early and I needed something to fill the gap, so hey, here we are. This is actually 2-player. It's really hard to play 2-player because you share characters, but... Oh, already? But 2-player is a fun thing to add in any game. Well, there goes that guy. Hey, I have a different kind of archer? Oh, he's got a heavy bow. A composite bow, if you will. See, that's less weird games and more weird challenge runs. I'm probably going to end up doing weird challenge runs sooner or later. Because they appeal to me. But yeah, that isn't really what I thought you meant. But yeah, I'll probably be doing some roguelikes at some point. They'll absolutely be the sort of thing where I'm saying, I'm gonna play this game, I'm not allowed to leave until I beat it once. Some random levels get through. Who have I got? I probably want one of the archers, since they've got all those guys on a ledge. Even though I'd rather have Rifle Guy to clear out this mob. He's then going to have a hard time getting to the exits, I think. Whereas this guy with his heavy bow can clear out most of them. Yeah, so this guy can only fire up, which is sometimes an advantage. Rescue that one. Send out my other archer. See, I like the strategy element to this game, but I think you have to practice it a lot to really figure out what you're doing. Going back to the languages thing, you know what language I'd really like to learn? Sign language. Like, it'd actually be useful in a whole lot of situations. And I'm probably more likely to use it to speak to somebody, because we do get people coming into the hospital occasionally who need a sign language translator. Plus, it's actually a local language, since it'd be British Sign Language I'd be learning. And if my friends knew it as well, it'd actually be useful. There'd be situations where talking out loud would be a problem, but we could still have a conversation. I'd like that, if me and all my friends knew sign language. But finding classes is kind of difficult, and I really don't have time, to be honest. At the moment, I don't have time. I'd love to do more classes in general, but... Like, I was busy enough when I was just doing the YouTube channel, along with all the editing and uploads, plus my day job. But when you add in the fact that I'm streaming for 6 hours a week now, like, that's 6 hours a week, that's an extra day of work, right? It's not really work, I enjoy doing this. But that's time out of my life. Time I can't be spending learning sign language. Be the weird people who go to the pub and talk sign language despite not being deaf. Exactly, because pubs are loud and it's hard to hear each other. And particularly you and me, we're a little too quiet. We could actually have conversations. And like, if we were doing it as a group of friends learning it, it'd actually be way easier to learn, because we could practice all the time, because we'd be talking to each other. Like, doing my Japanese class was cool, but I'd come home and it's not like I could really talk to somebody using it, practice those verbs. I could only do that when I was actually in the class. But if you guys knew sign language, we could just chat sign all the time. That'd be really fun and cool to do. But yeah, it's finding time. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, we'll absolutely do this after my channel makes us all millionaires, we don't have to work anymore. In other words, it's a long way off. Also, I did look for sign language classes and I was having trouble finding any. They're all the practical council ones, where it's like, we're not going to teach you to speak the language, but we're going to teach you how to be considerate of deaf people in your environment, and like maybe say hello, ask some business-related questions, that kind of thing. It's true, we'd be able to metaphorically shout across the room by making hand signals. So let's actually use Boomerang Girl, we didn't get to try her before. Shockingly, her special ability is to fire a boomerang. But she also has a gun, which is a little unexpected. Okay, so she has two boomerangs, they curve different ways. And you can attack enemies behind corners. The thing is, actually teaching them to have proper conversation with the deaf people would be a lot of training and resources. They just want you stuff that helps you get a job, basically. They want you to be able to provide basic services to deaf people. And they can do that in like a 6-week class and not cost them too much money. Whereas, I mean, it's an actual language. If you want to be fluent in it, you're going to be out there for years, is the thing. Like, I did Japanese once a week for like 4 or 5 years. So it's just kind of like they're aiming for a different thing. They just want, it's just like a crash course, basically. And a lot of the training is based on like being considerate towards deaf people, providing them support in the work environment, dealing with customers, that kind of thing. And that side of things is useless to me. I just want to speak the language. So that kind of class is, even though it would be a way into sign language, it's still not ideal for me. But there is a deaf society not far away from where I live, and I was thinking about, like, if I actually had time to learn a new language, which I'd love to do, I'd probably go to them and ask them to recommend somewhere. They probably know the best ones. Like, maybe I could get a teacher who actually teaches deaf people how to speak sign language when they first go deaf. Because someone like that would absolutely know their stuff. Hello, who do we have here? Oh, this is a new machine gun guy? Oh, this is submachine gun guy, of course. He's a little faster. Round 3, final stage. Okay. 2 genies? Maybe? Oh hey, a new kind of grenade girl. She can throw in every direction. Cool. We're gonna need to clear out those ones up high, aren't we? So it's gonna have to be somebody with an up high attack. Even though I'd love to take the rocket launcher guy in and just murder these guys. But yeah, that's what I mean about the courses being all practical. It's not as fun. Creepy long arms, that's the thing you fixate on here? I don't know what's up with their creepy long arms. These are probably meant to be some kind of mythological creature. They look a little bit like some Buddhist demons. I think that might be what they're meant to be. Or maybe they look a little bit like genies? I don't know. Rocket launcher guy may not have been the best pick here, because he's too slow to dodge. Yeah, that was a mistake. Boomerang girl? You're fast. And you can hit both of them if they come forwards. Their arms are a little bit long. They're like Shiva? Yeah, I can see that. I don't think this boomerang is helping me. I think this was a poor choice. Never mind, one of them's dead. 2 of them are dead. Boomerang is the best weapon ever made. I don't know why we don't see them more in modern military environments. Oh, how do I get through these, though? This is just a wall of death. Oh wait, is that a Metal Slug reference? Rocket launcher. Heavy machine gun. Oh, they're up high. That's why I can't hit them. So that character was actually just no use to me there. Let's try out the alternate grenade girl. That didn't work out great for me. I'm running out of time here. Come on. I can't get far enough back to hit them? Okay, it's one down. Two down. Time! Time! We got close. I'm fairly sure at this point that I have infinite continues on account of this being easy mode. If I'd realised that, I would have gone with normal mode. Kind of takes the fun out of the game knowing that I can just go forever. What do you think? Should I push through to the end while we've got infinite continues, or should I call it a night and come back to this someday on normal mode? We have made it to the future now. I'm not sure how much of the game is left, and oh boy. Yeah, there's a Master System version of this as well, which I think is a bit easier. 4 zones to 10 rounds each, okay. Get it done? Alright, we'll finish this. So it's 4 zones in the original, and I'm on the 5th zone in this one. There's probably not that much more, right? Okay. Just getting murdered here. This is what happens when you suddenly have... okay. Only the beginner characters. Game over, out of rank? Oh, never mind. Turns out I don't have infinite continues. Turns out I don't have infinite continues. The challenge was real. And I let my hubris get the best of me and made me think that I could just charge in there and die without worrying. So, sorry about that one. I was unprepared for this game. I wasn't planning to play it tonight. Well, we'll come back to this someday. Like I say, for both the channel and the stream, the end goal is to finish every game ever made. I'll add this to my list. It is very not gotten done. Okay, so I guess this is it for tonight. I'm thinking, now that we've finished Beyond Oasis and Tuesday night is a full Pokemon thing, I'm going to start weaving in some of the challenges and hard mode runs that I've been talking about doing on a Wednesday. Because so far I've just been doing a new game every night, and I've kind of exhausted most of the Mega Drive's good list. I'll still be doing new games, but I'm also, like maybe next week I'll do Rocket Knight Adventures on maximum difficulty. I did it on the second highest last time. And we'll see if I can get to the end, and then we'll move on to something different. That's the sort of thing I'm thinking of doing on a Wednesday. Speed runs, hard mode, weird challenges, mixed in with the new games. I'll pick out some weird bad games that I've never played before and we'll see what happens with them. Anyway, it's hit 11 o'clock, that's my official schedule, so I guess I'll be ending it there. Thank you all for watching. It's been a little quieter than yesterday. Yesterday was I think the Pokemon's a big draw, so I'll keep doing that on a Wednesday. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've still had fun. And I know who are my elites that always show up. You guys are the best. So yeah, next stream will be Tuesday like usual. That'll be the Pokemon night, Random Games Wednesday. Hope I'll see you guys there. Ah. Is that disappointment that you want another game, or is that an that I think you guys are the best? Because you guys are absolutely the best. D&D tomorrow, yes. I will be there. You'll stream that and I can share it? I do have the auto-host set up. Anything you stream shows up on my channel if I'm not streaming at the time. So yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow, Wolfie. Lady Meow, I'll see you this weekend. And anyone else, I'll see you next Tuesday for the Pokemon stream. Catch you then.